Hey guys, so it has been a hot minute since I have filmed a video. If you know, if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you would know that I had moved at the end of January, beginning of February. My boyfriend and I, we moved into a basement suite and the lighting in here is just really awful. So I had no way to film. I tried filming and I was just like, I hate this. The lighting looks terrible. Nothing looked good. So as you can see, there is some better lighting. I invested in a ring light, which I'm so happy about. I also have two soft boxes, which I'm debating on setting up. They're in my trunk of my car. I should probably bring them in. But I kind of am thinking to put them in the back to kind of bring some light to the backness, because you can see there's a lot of shadows and stuff like that, and I don't really like that. But yeah, I am back. I'm really excited. I feel like I've been so uninspired the last 2 months because I couldn't film, and I feel like when I'm filming, it kind of keeps me on my toes and helps me try new looks and stuff like that. So today I thought we would start off by doing a first impressions video, because I haven't done a first impression since my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation first impressions, which I will link that down below if you want to see it. And there has been a foundation sitting in my drawer for the last like 3 months, and I wanted to try it so badly, but I've been waiting to do this video for it. So as you can tell by the title, we are going to be doing a first impressions on the Guerlain Lingerie De Peau foundation. Now apparently this is a reformulated version of this foundation. There was one before, so I haven't tried the first version of it, so I don't really have that to compare, but I'm definitely excited to try this one out. So this one retails for $69 Canadian, which is really expensive in my eyes, but I did get it for gratis from Sephora, so I didn't have to pay anything for it, which was kind of nice. The packaging on it is very luxurious. It has a glass bottle and a glass top. The lid has a nice gold on it, so very heavy duty, feels sturdy, like it's not going to break or anything like that. And it also comes with a pump, which I am very excited about. I love having a pump on my foundation. This is 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce, and that is standard for pretty much any foundation that you will buy at Sephora. So on the bottle, it just says Lingerie De Peau Natural Perfection Skin Fusion Texture with SPF 20. So this does have SPF 20 in it, whether you do or do not like that. And then on the bottom, so the color that I got was 02N, which I believe is more of like a neutral color, a light neutral color. And it says it's long lasting. So that is one of the main reasons that I was super excited to try this. It's supposed to be very lightweight on the skin, long lasting, and have a really kind of natural radiant finish to it, which is what I love in a foundation. And lately, every foundation that I've tried, I haven't been liking at all. Like, I really want to revamp my whole foundation routine because something's just not working for me lately. So I'm trying to find new products that I really enjoy, and this is one that I want to start with by trying. So one thing that does kind of throw me off about this, I haven't opened this or anything yet besides the lid, but it is supposed to have a floral scent to it. I do have a YSL lipstick and that has a floral scent to it, and I hate it. I just hate when it's on my lips, but it looks so pretty, so I kind of just get through it. So I'm hoping that this doesn't smell too strong and that it doesn't break out my skin or anything like that. So we'll see how that goes. With this foundation, there are 14 colors to select from, at least looking on Sephora. And they range from light, and they're supposed to be, to dark, but I would say they're more like between medium and dark. There's not really good shades for really dark skin tones, so that's definitely something they could improve on. So looking at the website for the directions for use, it says to apply a few drops to your face and then use your fingertips or the Guerlain foundation brush. I'm not going to use my fingers because I don't play like that, but I am going to use my beauty blender on one side of my face, and then I'm going to use my Sigma flat top kabuki brush for the other side of my face. So I think that's pretty much it about all the information about this foundation. So now we are going to go ahead and do a demo. So we're going to apply some foundation, and then I'm going to finish my face, and then I'm going to do a couple check-ins throughout the day. Okay, so I just had to tie my hair back because it was in my face. So for this demo, I am going to prime the right side of my face, and I'm going to leave the left side of my face unprimed just to see how they work with a primer or without a primer. So for the right side of my face, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Hydrating Locket Primer. I've been using this one for quite a few months already, and then I'm also going to use the BECCA Backlight Priming Filter. So I am going to use both of them because that's what I would normally use on a daily basis. So I'm going to start with the Kat Von D. And basically I'm just going to apply this in my T-zone because I feel like that's where I need a little bit of extra moisture. Especially like around my nose lately seems to be getting really dry. The temperatures in Saskatchewan keep fluctuating ridiculously. So it goes from -25 to +7 in like 24 hours. Now I'm just going to take some of the BECCA Backlight Priming Filter Primer and just apply that on the rest of my face. So this will definitely enhance the kind of radiance a little bit more as well. It feels so weird not having primer on this side of my face. I feel like something's missing. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the foundation and pump a little bit on the back of my hand. It does have a little bit of a floral scent to it, but it's not that bad. It's not super strong, which is nice. So this is what the color looks like. I think it's gonna be a pretty good match, but we will see. So I'll start on the primed side. So I'm just gonna do a couple dots. It's a very liquidy formula, which I don't mind that at all. I'd rather have that than thick. So I think for this side of my face, I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender. So I'm just gonna take my damp Beauty Blender and just start bouncing that all over the skin. Color looks pretty good. Covering pretty well. I don't know if it's medium coverage though. I would say it's between like a light and medium coverage. I'm gonna put a little bit more on just to add more coverage because I can see I have a couple like acne scars on this side and it's not covering it up that great. Yeah, no, the floral scent is definitely like, it's not like rosy, I guess, which that was kind of a concern for me. It's a very light scent, so. Not bad. I think it might be a little bit dark actually. We'll see. Once I put concealer and stuff on though, it'll probably even out. So for the other side of my face, this is the unprimed. Again, I'm going to do some dots. Maybe I'll just add a little bit extra this time. And this time I'm going to take my flat top kabuki brush and just work that into the skin. I think I like the way it went on a little bit better with the brush actually, and normally I prefer my Beauty Blender over the brush. Yeah, I think this color's a little bit too dark, as you can see. Ugh. That's okay. I'll make it work somehow. So I'm just gonna go over this side with my Beauty Blender because that's what I would normally do anyway if I did use a brush, just to kind of pick up any additional product. So coverage looks pretty good. I didn't find that the prime side or the unprimed side that it really went on any differently or any smoother. So I could probably use it without, but we'll see how long it lasts without a primer. So yeah, it looks really radiant. It feels nice and light on the skin. And I can feel that it's already drying down, which is awesome. Sometimes with more radiant foundations, they tend to stay a little bit more damp for longer, but I can definitely feel that this one's starting to dry down a little bit, which is awesome. So far so good. I'm just going to blend a little bit down my neck. I'm also going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and let you guys know how the rest of my makeup products agreed with this foundation. So I will be back. Alright guys, so I've been wearing the foundation for about 30 to 45 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. I forgot to check the time before I went and did my makeup. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, I do have more dry skin, if that kind of helps you guys out with this foundation. But so far so good. It looks really good on the skin. The only thing is the color. It's definitely a little bit too pinky for me, so it's turning very orange on my skin. I feel like I look like I'm neutral, but then when I put on neutral colors, they go super pink on me, and I don't like that. So I think if I do repurchase this, I am going to try and get a warmer color, something with more yellow tones to it. But so far it looks really good. All of my concealer really helped to even out the tone of it a little bit more. But it went on really well with all the other products. One thing that I am liking, I do have really a lot of dryness in here right now, especially because of the weather fluctuating so much, and it's not sticking to that. So I'm very, very happy about that. But yeah, it definitely looks full coverage. So I'm impressed with it right now. So it is 1:42 at the moment. I am going to check in around 4 o'clock before I leave to work, and I will let you guys know how it is going so far. All right, guys, so it is almost 4 o'clock. I just thought I would check in with you before I head to work. It's only been about 3 hours since I've been wearing the foundation, so not too long, and I haven't really done anything this afternoon besides lay on the couch and watch Grey's Anatomy. So just looking at it, it hasn't really changed too much. One thing I noticed is it's not really sitting in my smile lines, but I also haven't really been talking to anyone but the camera today yet. So also it's not clinging to any dry patches yet. So I'm really impressed by that. I am going to work, and I'll probably be there till about 9:30. So I'll probably do an update around 9:30 or 10. And I think that'll give us a little bit better of a view on how it's going to wear, because I'll be walking around, might get a little bit sweaty, stuff like that, and I'll actually be outside. So I will be back and I will check in with you guys then. It is currently 8 p.m. This is my final check-in for this first impression. So overall, I really like this foundation, like really like it, that I actually might go purchase a color that actually suits me. It looks very natural on the skin. It gives your skin a nice radiant finish. It is long lasting, which I was very impressed by. I didn't think it was going to be. It wears beautifully. It looks like your skin texture, which that's kind of the foundation that I've been looking for lately, is something that just looks like my skin and gives me that healthy, youthful looking, radiant glow to my skin. So really glad I found a foundation that does that. I did notice just a little bit on this side, it kind of came off, but that's about it. A little bit around my nose, but that happens with pretty much every foundation, so I'm not too worried about that. I do tend to touch like my chin and my nose area a lot, and that's where I find that my foundation always wears off. As for my smile lines, there's like the tiniest bit of breakage in there, but nothing too crazy. Like I've had some where it literally looks like someone took their finger and just like smeared off my foundation in my smile line. So it wore really well. The only thing is that I just wish that it was a better color for me, but now I have to go buy like a $69 foundation. So I don't know. We'll see, because I went outside with it and it didn't look too terrible, so I might be able to pull it off. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions. Let me know if there's any other products you would like to see me do first impressions on. I really want to do like a full-faced first impressions video, but I'm kind of broke at the minute, so I can't just go spend like thousands of dollars on makeup. But I did buy this bad boy right here, the ABH and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. So I think I'm going to do a review first impression swatches type of video on that, either tomorrow or the next day. If there's any videos you would like me to film, any tutorials you want to see, just let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!